Thank you for joining me. My name is Karen Gordon, and I will be presenting a PowerPoint presentation on Vygotsky, his social interaction theory. Thank you. Who is Vygotsky? Lev Vygotsky was born in 1896 and died in 1934, and he was a Russian psychologist. He is best known for his development of the social constructivism theory. Constructivism is a type of learning theory that explains human learning as an active attempt to construct meaning in the world around us. Vygotsky's social constructivism theory suggests that knowledge is constructed during our interactions with others that include peers, teachers, and other adults in our environment. Based on his theory, inside the classroom interactions with others shapes the individual student's skills and abilities valued by his or her culture. Social interaction. What is it, and what does this mean from Vygotsky's point of view? Social interaction is a process by which we act and react to those around us. Social interactionist theory is an explanation of language development, emphasizing the role of social interaction between the developing child and linguistically knowledgeable adults. Vygotsky believed that everything is learned on two levels. First through interaction with others, and then integrated into the individual's mental structure. To communicate effectively with others, establish friendships, positive social relationships, and be perceived as a likable human being, a person must demonstrate good social skills. Inherent in social interactions are the verbal or signed, expressive, and receptive language skills required to carry on a conversation. Here is an example of a young child who is learning how to communicate by phone. Adults convey their cultural tools of intellectual adaptation that children internalize. Parents are very excited to make their babies talk over the phone to a relative or for a friend. We have all been there where we've been on one end or the other, whether as children or as adults. When they stick the phone to the child's ear, they ask him or her to say hello. The person on the other end also says hello to the child. Baby milestones. All the higher functions originate as actual relationships between individuals. The previous screen that we saw, the child doesn't know exactly what is happening on the phone, but with a little coaching from his or her parents, who are constantly trying to make him or her speak, the child tries to adopt and develop meaning from the data that he or she is receiving. The child then tries to blubber some words, imitating the parents. This act is reinforced and is learned quickly and promotes linguistic development. According to Vygotsky, adults are an important source of cognitive development. Vygotsky also researched the importance of play on developing abstract thinking skills and in learning social rules of society. He believed in using less abstract presentations of material in the classroom and letting students experience more real-world settings. Many schools have traditionally held a transmissionist or instructionalist model in which teacher or lecturers transmit information to students. In contrast, Vygotsky's theory promotes learning contexts in which students play an active role in learning. Roles of the teacher and student are therefore shifted. Teachers should collaborate with their students in order to facilitate meaningful instruction. Learning, therefore, becomes a reciprocal experience for the students and the teacher. With every theory, we must have pros and cons. With Vygotsky's approach, the social aspect of the classroom is the most important factor that leads to learning. Studies have shown that children who work in pairs do actually produce better work, more complex ideas than when alone. These days, collaboration among students is highly valued. The environment plays a crucial role in increasing a student's learning, and there's an acknowledgement of differences between individuals and people from other cultures. Where there is a pro, there must be a con. An important criticism of Vygotsky's work is that social interaction is not as important to all cultures. There is so much emphasis on social interaction and culture that many other aspects for development are missed, such as the emotional aspect. In addition, there is no full explanation for developmental problems and individual differences. It is ingrained in every individual, even as a child, to seek meaning in everything. Curiosity sets in early on during childhood, and you probably noticed how, even from a very young age, a person starts asking questions. He will look around, wide-eyed, wonder, and interest in his observant eyes. It is safe to say that the individual has started the process of looking for or making meaning. And in order to find or make that meaning, he has to look around him, be involved, and play an active role on the road to discovery. This is the end of my presentation, and thank you very much for being with me. I've enjoyed doing this presentation, and hopefully I will be able to use some of what I've learned in my own teaching methods. Thank you. Have a great day.